Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 25. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
On second down, here's Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
A first down from Dulcich, and the only reason more people aren't talking about his rookie season is because he was injured a good chunk of it. Showed in a couple of big games he can be a big-time playmaker at tight end.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. The Broncos had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Now third down and 7. Now Wilson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Now throwing on first down here. That'll be caught. It's the tight end Howard. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Powell going to audible to something else. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up second down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. They'll go play action. Powell. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Gibson. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Sly able to put this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Play action. It's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down.
Yeah,
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson changing the play. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
We can do this, offense! All right, fellas, one more time.
This is it. We're counting on you. It's all what you're working with. Teamwork, baby. That's right. Teamwork.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey! 14, fight it. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Defense can't stop you. Still going, 4 down.
Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Down to about the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Once more, Gibson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And Howe will throw it.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Robinson.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Robinson again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of
bro,
scrimmage
face,
as they
man.
push him back to the 2. So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chris Rodriguez
With his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Face mask, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Face mask, bro.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, shit, bro. Face mask at the 1 yard line, bro. You got to be fucking serious, bro.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break.
He's got a man, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Draw play. Here's McAllister. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You know, Wilson going to change things up here.
Throwing on 1st down. Wilson under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Another example there why offensive guards have to really prepare themselves to try and play against Deron Payne. 11.5 sacks in 2022. He picks up another one there for DC.
Here's Wilson to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Nowhere to go here. He lost
Get the fuck out of here.
On the other side has got it.
Well, give some credit to the
this
defense.
shit
They
here
forced
is
the big
some
play,
bullshit,
knocked the ball
bro.
free from him, but
What the
it's a
fuck?
cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 10-0 lead, you figure they won't try to do anything foolish here. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson dances by at the 20.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Third down and 1. Third and 1. Howell's going to throw it.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
That's returnable now for Smith.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Oh, shit, man.
Second and 10.
Here's Wilson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Come on, let's play like a team.
13 yards remaining on second down.
Let's go double count right here. Double.
Here's Wilson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st down, Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
On the counter, Gibson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
Now he'll look to throw it. Out left to Dotson.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Al now to throw it.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball through, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Robinson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll go. It's Gibson.
Why is my linebacker way out there, bro? What the fuck?
Antonio Gibson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. Going deep for Montgomery. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Short throw caught by Dosich. And he's out right at the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
36 power.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Again, Wilson. Got it open now. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
That shit, that's just some bullshit. I tell you, that's some fucking bullshit. That's some bullshit like that, bro. That's some bullshit.
2nd and 7.
Ain't no way this nigga just coming out of nowhere, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Now it's Wilson. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howell.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Howell. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Howell. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give running left, McAllister. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. We are tied here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Powell.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Back to throw. Powell.
And that will be incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Here's Smith to return it.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll let Hamler try and run it.
And that will
Man, this nigga gonna let the AI tackle me, bro.
But
y'all niggas wow.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA
Nigga
Sports.
let the AI tackle me, bro. That's crazy. Wow. I can't believe that one. That boy actually let the AI tackle me. That's crazy. That man let that AI tackle me. Man.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
On third down, Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Touch 50, touch 50. Front left, front left.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Penalties not what they needed here. First and 15.
Running right, here's McAllister. Oh, some strong running. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Here we go. First and goal.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Mar now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This is first and 10. Here's Howell. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Mar on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
From the end zone, here's Pringle.
Yeah.
So that last touchdown sealed it there for the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by them putting themselves in that situation.
Where your bag
Kicking
at?
off did not matter.
So for Denver, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
How many? Real? Yeah. You got something to drink with? Huh? Yeah, well. You want some ice water?
Woke me up. I couldn't go back to sleep. So when it was time for him to get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, he get mad if I go in there with him up. I'm really got him up all day,
Yeah. What is it?
What? Mom, get a bed. If you can dump this in there. That's so sad. Oh, my God. It's like my damn hot. They're so on the point of the eye, but I feel like. What's that on the floor? be eating this tomorrow. I got to wash some clothes and put some liquid in there first.
What, man?
Put that there, you know that shit really quick. I already told you that should be in there. I know you did.
Yeah.
It should be. Might be on that bed somewhere. See it? Look under the bed. You might want on the bed. Laying on the other side of the bed over there while I sleep? Ooh, that stink. That red. Look, you can't leave it in the sink like this. So what happens is it make it stinky and musty. Let me put some clothes up there in the sink. See. When it gets stinky and musty like that, it make the kitchen stink.
pretty, boy. Oh, he got lost. Ooh, KJ Hamler killed him. Oh my God, how you missed it? Oh my God, KJ Hamler.